a 5 megabytes hard drive being shipped in 1956. The cost of storing data on this monster was $3,200 per month, which is over $160,000 in today's dollars. Paro Airport in Bhutan is one of the world's most breathtaking and dangerous airports. Surrounded by peaks up to 5,500 meters, it has a short runway that only 24 pilots globally are qualified to land on, where manual flying replaces automation. A man paid a heartfelt tribute to his father by recreating an old photo. In the original photo, his father was holding him on the left, and in the new photo, the man is holding his own newborn child on the right. Back in 1893, fans witnessed a jaw-dropping boxing match between fighters Andy Bowen and Jack Burke that lasted an unbelievable 7 hours and 19 minutes. A staggering 110 rounds with no clear winner. This epic showdown still holds the record as the longest boxing match in history. When Bill Gates got married, he booked all the hotels on the Hawaiian island of Lanai so the media couldn't stay there. And just to be extra sure, he rented all the helicopters too, because no paparazzi was getting an aerial shot of that wedding. Up until 1956, French schoolchildren were served wine for lunch, as it was believed to boost health and concentration. After that, it was replaced by milk to promote healthier choices. Enoteca Maria, a cozy restaurant on Staten Island, hires grandmothers from around the world to cook their authentic traditional dishes. Talk about a genius idea. The Amazon River is truly awe-inspiring when seen from the International Space Station. There's so much gold buried beneath the Earth's surface that if we could somehow pull it all out, it would be enough to coat the entire planet with a 33-centimeter thick layer. Yet, this massive treasure remains mostly locked away, deep in the Earth's core. This isn't a doll, this is Valeria Lukyanova, the girl with the real-life Barbie look. The jet stream, condensed water, from a Boeing 747 splits sunlight into its spectrum. This man has earned over $15 million by diving into rivers and selling the golf balls he discovers. In Japan, drivers over 70 are encouraged to have a Koreisha mark. This age driver sign is required for individuals over 75 years old. Bizarre truth. Man in China marries son's girlfriend after talking the couple into breaking up. A baboon named Jack, the railway signalman who never made a mistake. From 1881 to 1890, Jack the Chakma baboon worked as a signalman for the South African Railways, earning 20 cents a day and half a beer weekly. Trained by paraplegic signalman James Jumper Wide, Jack operated railway signals with precision, never once making a mistake in his entire career. Jack became a legend for his reliability, and his skull is preserved at the Albany Museum in South Africa as a tribute to his unique role in railway history. In 2010, Randy Guiaro bought 3 old photos for $2, not knowing one would change his life. It turned out to be a rare image of Billy the Kid, the infamous Old West outlaw, playing croquet with his gang in 1878. Experts confirmed its authenticity, valuing the photo at a jaw-dropping $5 million. The world record for the longest kiss ever goes to Thai couple Ekachai and Laksana Tiranarat. Their kiss lasted an impressive 58 hours, 35 minutes, and 58 seconds, setting the record during a kissing contest in Pattaya in 2013. Talk about locking lips for the long haul. Meet Sober Sue, a woman who became the talk of New York in the early 1900s. Her claim to fame? She never, ever laughed. In fact, a $1,000 reward was up for grabs for anyone who could crack her up. Comedians and performers lined up, throwing their best jokes and acts her way, but no one could get even a smirk out of Sue. The twist? It turned out she wasn't just stone-faced by choice, she had facial paralysis. Debbie Wood, a 52-year-old woman from England, has earned the title of the world's most jealous woman. She's so protective of her marriage that she makes her husband, Steve, take a lie detector test every single time he comes home. The origin of the stethoscope in medicine. People often think men might take advantage of situations to get handsy with women, but for Dr. René Laennec, that was a no-go. His unease about touching a woman during a medical exam led him to invent the stethoscope, a game-changer in the medical world. Did you know? Tiny Bangladesh, with an area of 148,460 square kilometers, about the same as New York's, has a population larger than Russia. Despite Russia spanning a massive 17.1 million square kilometers, roughly 115 times the size of Bangladesh, it has 144 million people compared to Bangladesh's staggering 169 million. Mind-blowing, isn't it? Jose Mujica, often dubbed the world's poorest president, was earning a monthly salary of $12,500 as the head of state. But he quickly declared that just 1/10 of that amount was all he needed to live. Throughout his 5 years in office, Jose donated a whopping 90% of his salary to charity and social causes. Talk about walking the talk. In Japanese schools, kids don't take exams until 4th grade, around age 10. The first 3 years focus on teaching good behavior and building character, as teachers value manners over academics early on. A Muslim woman artist from Azerbaijan embroidered the entire Quran onto silky fabric. This cat liked to watch people at the fish market. One day, she brought a leaf to the owner, who gave her a fish in return. Now, she comes back every morning with a leaf for her fish. This is Savannah, a dog that made history by walking around the world with her owner, Tom Tursick from New Jersey, for over 7 years. Together, they journeyed through 38 countries and covered nearly 40,000 kilometers. The Buton tribe, located in a remote area of Sulawesi, Indonesia, has a rare genetic condition that causes many of its members to have electric blue eyes. The Hyundai Nexo only releases water vapor when it runs, and it can clean the air around it by removing 99.9% of harmful particles. This means the air it releases is cleaner than the air around it. Apple hunter Tom Brown, a retired engineer, has managed to save about 1,200 types of apples from extinction over the last 20 years. Did you know? Rolex is run by a charitable trust that channels most of its profits to help those in need. The founder, an orphan, built the brand with a mission to support and uplift others. At the end of 2010, millions of spiders in Pakistan climbed trees to escape rising floodwaters. Soon after, the trees were covered in a bizarre layer of spider silk cocoons, slowly killing the trees as the webs blocked sunlight from reaching the leaves. But on the bright side, the risk of humans contracting malaria dropped significantly because a massive number of mosquitoes got caught in the webs of these strange trees. He robbed a bank and took just $1 because all he really wanted was to get arrested, meet the prison doctor, and score some free healthcare behind bars. In 2021, Coca-Cola lost $4 billion in value in just 4 seconds when Ronaldo moved a bottle of the drink off the table. Russia. In early 2025, a cancer vaccine will be available for free. Russia has developed an mRNA vaccine targeting cancer and will distribute it at no cost to patients. This was shared by Andrei Kaprin, Director General of the Russian Ministry of Health's X-ray Medical Research Center. In Serbia, firefighters found a painting of Mary, the mother of Jesus, almost completely intact after putting out a house fire. Meet Samson, the world's largest and strongest horse, born in 1799 in Alberta, Canada. This Shire horse amazed everyone with his size and strength. He could pull over 5,000 pounds and run at 30 miles per hour. Standing 20.3 hands tall, 68 inches, and weighing over 2,000 pounds, Samson was truly a giant. 2 sculptures by Brazilian sculptor Lucio Noman. The second piece was created after he underwent a brain surgery. This is the Chondrocladia lyra, also known as the harp sponge, a carnivorous sponge that holds the title of being the first of its kind ever discovered. A fisherman in Costa Rica nursed a wounded crocodile, Pocho, back to health. After releasing it, Pocho followed him home and spent the next 20 years as part of the man's family. An Ohio father made his daughter walk 5 miles to school as punishment for mistreating a student on the bus. Walt Disney's daughter, Diane, stayed out of the spotlight, never joined the company board, and sold her stock in the late 1980s. Her children noted that their friends only recognized Walt Disney as a brand, not as a person. A male whale journeyed 13,000 kilometers across 3 oceans to reunite with his mate, a female whale. Off the coast of Colombia in the Pacific Ocean in 2013, A. The Bahia Solano region in Colombia in 2017, B. And off the coast of Zanzibar in 2022, C. You might not know this. Since 2019, Mackenzie Scott has donated a jaw-dropping $19.2 billion. And according to Forbes, her current net worth is estimated at $31.7 billion. Respect.